I think everyone has gotten used to this new normal, so I'm definitely pro mask and pro everything. I think the biggest difference is the court in terms of the stands and the fans and the stadium, and um, it just kind of brings it all back to a nostalgic moment for me. But yeah, it's just I think that's different. There's so many different things, but mask wise, I think it's the best and the safest way to continue. It's different for me because I feel like this is a new something that I never, I never thought I would be playing with something like this.
Mhm.
But I feel like this is also the way the future is headed. Maybe hopefully not with the pandemic, but just in terms of press, in terms of a lot of tech stuff. This is what I do on the side. I invest in all kinds of stuff like this. So it's really kind of cool to be a part of it. I feel like I almost like, okay, I've played through so many different generations and so many different things. And I honestly feel cool to be able to play through this era. And I could say, oh, I remember when it first happened. And that's how I'm kind of trying to look at it because it's something that the whole world is going through. It's not just, us as tennis players or us as athletes. It's literally the whole world is going through this pandemic right now. And right now, I think sport is one of the few things that can actually provide almost like a good breath of fresh air, or like a sigh of relief to people that are really still stuck in the homes. For sure. Oh my gosh, if I was looking for my first major, it'd be like crazy. I would be like, wow, this is so intense. This is so crazy. Um, but it's different. I have everything I could want, and now it's it's just it's weird. It's just like I can't even describe the feeling. It's like I don't know, just a big pause for me, and to just say, okay, I'm glad I played when I played. I'm glad that I was able to have all those fans and everything, and it's just a different look at it now. I've been a little bit of a recluse. I started self distancing before like early March or something. So I was, I mean, I don't have full lung capacity, so I'm not sure what would happen to me. I'm sure I'll be okay, but I don't want to find out kind of thing. So, yeah, I mean, am, I have like 50 masks that I travel with. I never want to be without one. Um, and so health concern, I'm super, super careful with what I've been doing and what I have been doing. And everyone in the Serena bubble is really, protected because at the end of the day, yeah, it's cool to play tennis, but this is my life and this is my health. So I've been a little neurotic to an extent, but that's just what I have to be right now. I never expect to be playing here in Kentucky, but it's close to Florida. It's easy to get here for me. Um, and yeah, I'm excited. There won't be fans here, but it's all virtual, but it's cool. I mean, we've been stuck at home for 6 months, and a part of me, well, every part of me loved it actually, because I haven't been home that long since I was literally a teenager. Even when I was pregnant, I was traveling a lot. I was so many different places. Um, so it's been a long time since I've been home that long. And it was nice. But it's also a really cool opportunity to come to Kentucky and, just kind of be isolating in a different place. It's the same thing all over again, but it's nice to kind of get out, I guess, because I'm so used to traveling. But I don't know. I'm still trying to see how I like everything. I haven't even been here 24 hours yet, or have I? Yeah, I've been here 24 hours. I definitely have. Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, that's the biggest difference is instead of me just being injured, it's kind of like everyone has to take a break and a pause, and it'll be really fun and interesting to see how we play. I feel like everyone has an opportunity to actually be more fit now because we spend so much time home. It's not like you're in to just kind of work on yourself and your life and your game. And um, so fitness wise, I think there's going to be a ton of fitness on the tour, but um, it's different. Match fitness is always different than fit fitness. Well, I mean, one thing is my physios are in Europe, actually. So I had to figure out a way to find a new someone that could work with me in Florida that was in the bubble that I could trust. And that was interesting because it was like, what do you do? Because you're training every day because you have nothing else to do at home. And then it's like, all right, well, I also need some physical work. So that was a new curve that I had to just kind of deal with. Um, and but that's it. Like tennis is naturally a socially distant sport, so it was kind of easy to go back and just walk on my side of the court and have my heater walk on his side of the court, and that was really it. And also in Florida is a really bad place to be. So we really kind of extreme with our social distancing. So yeah, it's just was just a completely different experience, but that's the only real learning curve that I have. I mean, fortunately, I mean, I wasn't able to go to gyms, obviously, so that was different, but I'm also not bench pressing. This is God given. Thank you very much from my mom. Um, so um, that was different because I had to basically make a gym, and my husband made a court for me, so that was different. I guess that is a lot of difference. We built a tennis court and we built a gym, and it's so cool. The gym's not quite done, but it's cool. The tennis court is so fun. It's like, I go there and it's my own sanctuary. I'm like, why haven't I done this 20 years ago? Um, it's really cool. So it's fun. We had a few players out there, and I'm like, this is the U.S. Open surface, so come hit with me, come hit with just to try to get people to come. But it was really nice, and it's cool because it got me out of the house. I get to drive to it, and then I get to go home, so I have like a little separation of not just always physical, physical, physical. Um, but yeah, building the gym has been fun. I'm still working on equipment, slowly, slow and steady though. It's slow and steady. It's like this is a lifetime. This is like the new normal. I don't know when I'm gonna go to a gym again because I don't want to risk it for my personal health. But so it's just the new normal is so it was so radical how fast it happened. Yeah, you know what? I see myself doing it all if it happens. But like I said, I'm not planning for the future. I learned that like as tournaments got canceled like this, every tournament getting canceled, I was like, all right, well, let me just work on today and focus on today and see what happens. Yeah, I feel like, you have platforms that we can use for a lot of different things. I think in the past, people would say athletes stick to athletics and they don't need to use their platforms. Um, but I feel like um, there's also a weight that comes with you if you have a voice that other people don't use. And how you use it is how you want to use it. Um, I feel like a lot of athletes have been using their voice for a lot of things that's been going on. And for the most part, I just feel like that's one other thing that is about, this new platforms and social media is having a larger voice and if you choose to use it, to use it.